Good happy morning to you. I have with me Kalika Sienna of the Code Ninjas. She's got a few locations, but today we're going to be focusing a little bit on ALIANA, and then she might mention a few of the other locations as well. She is one of our venerable sponsors of Roots magazine for the residents of Harvest Green, and we're so happy to have her with us. Kalika, good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Liz. We're doing really good. We're so excited that we're going to reopen on June 1st with our all-year program as well as summer camps. So we have really missed the kiddos, their smiling faces and their amazing projects. So we can't get back. We can't wait to get back in the dojo.
Oh my gosh. You know, for people who might be a little bit unfamiliar with Code Ninjas, can you give us a little bit of information about what you guys do over there?
Absolutely. So we have two major programs. One is an all-year coding program where kids learn how to code and they go from white belt to black belt. We have a little bit of a martial arts theme going on, you know, Code Ninjas. We have our kids are the ninjas. Our instructors are actually called senseis, and our classroom is called the dojo. And we also have the belt system, very similar to martial arts. So the kids go from white belt to black belt with 9 colored belts as they progress through their coding learning. And they learn 5 different languages in the course of these 9 belts. The best of all is when they get to black belt for their final project, they create a game or an app that they are able to launch on an app store, and they keep the money they make from it. So our goal is not just to check the box and teach one language or teach the robotics part of it. You know, our goal is to get the kids to understand every single aspect of coding and programming there is, including the software side, the hardware side, as well as the business side of programming. So we're really creating, you know, programmers of tomorrow by giving them the tools and skills to be able to think like a programmer. Mm-hmm. That's our goal.
I'm thinking that I'm a little bit more of a right-brained thinker myself. So when you're saying all that, I was suddenly feeling like, oh my gosh, overwhelmed. What age of kids do you work with, and what level of experience does someone have to enjoy your classes?
So they don't need to have any coding knowledge or skills before they begin with us. And our programs are designed for kids from 7 to 14 is a typical age range, but we also have a program for the little kids, 5 and 6 years old. It's called Code Ninjas Junior. And we've had tremendous success with an icon-based program that we use to teach them coding concepts. The idea is to get them prepared to learn object-oriented coding, which involves some reading, but 5 and 6 year olds don't quite know how to read proficiently yet. And so we have the icon-based coding. So really, to answer your question, no coding skills or knowledge is necessary to start our programs.
Okay, so you have all different levels, and you can serve as low as age 5 or 6. And tell us a little bit about how long the sessions are. Are there options for length depending on the expertise of the child, or, you know, what the parents need?
Absolutely. So our programs are, the kids can choose between 2 hours a week or 1 hour a week. We are also adding several different tracks or workshops now. So we have different lengths of programs. They can join the all-year program. The belt curriculum is a 3-year or so. It's self-paced, so different kids will get through it at different paces and end it at different timelines. But we also have some workshops that are specific durations. So we have 6-week workshops 4 times a year with different tracks. Java, JavaScript, web development, data science, big concepts, right? But we bring it down to the level to where the kids are so that they understand these concepts. We also have, you know, one evening programs. We do a bunch of clubs and kids night out. Lately, we've been doing kids night in. These have been virtual. But yeah, we have something for everyone.
And the kids move along at their own pace, right? It's not class oriented where everyone moves at the same level. It's the sensei works with the ninja and kind of develops them at their own pace. Am I right?
Yes. For the all-year program, yes, for that belt curriculum where they get to black belt.
Excellent.
The workshops, however, are group sessions. For the younger kids, the juniors program is a classroom style session. But if you attend one of these, it's nothing like a classroom. We're very different from other after-school activities. We're very non-traditional. We teach kids to think out of the box, and our centers look and present, communicate that same message.
Mm-hmm. And just because of this unusual time in history that we're currently sitting in, I know you're reopening the centers, you're offering summer camp programs. What is different about your operating procedure as far as cleanliness or requiring masks, just to kind of let us know what to expect when we come into your centers?
Absolutely. May I share my screen for just
Please. Do I need to do something for you to do that? Or
no, I'm good.
Okay.
These are the in-center protocols we have put in place. Of course, things are different. And, you know, if nothing, but we have to send the message to the kids as well that, you know what, these are things not in our control. So let's just look at what we've got and adapt. And that's exactly what we've done from the day all of this became known back in March. From the time we had to close our centers, we just pivoted and offered virtual lessons. And, you know, we're going to do the same now that we're considering reopening on June 1st. We're going to establish some higher protocols. We've always been about hygiene. We've always had some basic hygiene protocols in place, such as wiping down all the surfaces at the end of every session, at the end of every single day. In fact, parents actually were disappointed when we closed because they said, well, you already keep the centers clean, so why are you closing? But we just kind of kept the big picture in mind and decided to close. However, when we do reopen, we're going to reopen obviously a little bit differently. We're going to operate at a much lower capacity. So we have lots of room. We've changed the table arrangements. So every student, every ninja will have their own workstation, their own computer, their own table. Until now, we used to not allow food and water inside the dojo, but we're going to change that now because we want to keep that space for each individual camper, each individual ninja the same so that it's all contained. And so it's easy also for us to clean and change up when one ninja leaves and the other ninja comes in. So that's going to change. We're allowing food and drinks inside the dojo. We're also encouraging parents to just drop off the kids at the door. Our lobby is beautiful. We serve the best coffee. We have amazing Wi-Fi, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to let parents wait in the lobby anymore. The siblings of our ninjas used to enjoy our lobbies because we have games for them and we have some fun stuff for them. Unfortunately, we're going to ask them to wait in the car or go home, and then we're offering to text them 10 minutes before pickup time so that they can get a reminder and then come to the center to pick up their child. We're going to require the staff to wear masks, and I wish I had brought one, but we've made cute Code Ninjas masks for all of our staff, and they're very comfortable. They're made out of t-shirt material, so they're going to be really happy. We're going to require the staff to have those masks. And we're going to require campers and ninjas, even though we can't require them because a lot of them are younger than 10 years old, and we cannot create a standard or a rule stricter than the authorities have. And so right now, given that children under 10 are not required to wear a mask, we're going to highly encourage it. We're going to have some disposable masks on hand here in case a parent drops their child off and wanted their child to wear a mask but forgot to bring one. We will have some disposable masks to give to them. We have 6 feet between tables. We'll do hourly cleanup and disinfecting, and we're also going to put posters up so that they will offer frequent reminders for kids to wash their hands, and we're going to have bathroom passes so that we don't have kids just kind of congregating in any one area. And then for our all-year program, this is for camps, but for our all-year program, we're going to have scheduled sessions. So it's still going to be flexible, but we're going to send a link for parents to select a session that they can come to so that we can minimize or control the number of ninjas in the center at one time to allow for social distancing.
Right. And then with all of that said, you're going to be continuing to offer some of the virtual camps, correct?
Absolutely. We were really thrilled. So we took a pulse of all of our customers and recently sent a survey out to them asking for valuable input and feedback, because even though I'm a parent and I have kids this age range that we serve, I thought it would be best to get the feedback from the parents who already have kids enrolled in our programs, who already have taken our camps in the past, to get a pulse for what they were thinking. And overwhelmingly, more than 70% of the parents said that they'd be okay to come into the center. However, I have to pay attention to the 30% who said they're not quite comfortable coming to the center. And so we created this amazing lineup of virtual camps. And we've actually added more camps than we had in center for those kids for whom the content is really important, who want to learn different languages that we were not yet offering. So we're happy to say that we have now in-center options as well as virtual options.
I love it. I love it. Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers before we sign off on this session? We are talking about Code Ninjas, ALIANA. We are talking about the Sugar Land and a Missouri City and a Richmond location. Like, what are all your locations, Kalika? I don't want to miss one.
So out of the 5 that we own, we have opened 3. The one that you have been to is in ALIANA, or serves the ALIANA and Harvest Green neighborhoods. It's right outside ALIANA, near the new Target in Richmond.
Yeah, in front of Old Navy.
In front of Old Navy, yes. And our other location is in GREATWOOD RIVERPARK area, which is not too far from ALIANA. It serves the RIVERPARK, GREATWOOD, and New Territory neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. And then we have the RIVERSTONE Center that serves Telfair and RIVERSTONE communities.
Right.
So these are the 3 open locations. And then in future, when we're able to get our feedback on the ground and start thinking about opening new centers, we will be opening one in Sienna area and then one in the First Colony area.
Oh, excellent. And I know that you are offering a coupon today for people who get registered for the camps by the 15th of May, which is right around the corner this week. So it's $25 off. And what would they need to do to claim that?
So I just put the link in the chat box. This is our camps portal, and this has all the information they need for selecting the camps and then also going through the registration process. The reason we made it quick, Liz, is because we're already selling out fast. We have some of our most popular camps, we only have 2 or 3 spots left.
Okay.
And typical of the past years, our camps are amazing and people in the community know this. And so we sell out really fast. And because we just reopened registrations after the close down, we've seen tremendous response and people have started registering again. So this is why I don't want people to think that, oh, I have time, because camps, you know, our most popular camps are Minecraft and Roblox, and those are selling out really fast.
Got it. So if you know you want to get your kid in Code Ninjas this summer, don't wait. Get over there and get your slot before they're all gone. And I know that the parents are so excited to have options for their students starting now that things are starting to open back up. So it's perfect timing. Thank you so much for your time today, Kalika. Thank you so much for your support of Roots for Harvest Green. We really appreciate you. And anytime you need to connect, you know who to call. We're here for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Liz. We love everything you do for the community.
Yeah, thank you.